Hey guys, just got done watching another horror movie. This time from 1974, and it's a classic movie that a lot of people say kind of started off the slasher kind of subgenre. Me personally, I've always thought it was a Bay of Blood from the Italian director Mario Bava. But yeah, so let me get on with it. So basically, it's Black Christmas, the original one, not the remake. I'm going to be watching the remake in about 10 minutes. So basically, this is supposed to be the special edition Blu-ray release. There's nothing but just a disc inside. You've got special features, a digitally remastered video and 5.1 surround sound stereo audio, two original scenes with a new vocal soundtrack, the 12 Days of Black Christmas, a documentary featuring currently released Art Hindle, Dan McGrath and Lynn Griffin, among others, separate interview segments with Olivia Hussey and Margaret Kidder, and a midnight screen Q&A session with John Saxon, Bob Clark, and Cole Zitter, with animated menus. Now, this movie stars quite an array of stars. Olivia Hussey, who was in Psycho 4 and Romeo and Juliet and a lot of other stuff. You've got Margaret Kidder from Superman, the original ones with Christopher Reeves. Was it Christopher Reeves? I think so. And she was in one of my favourite films, Sisters. You got John Saxon, who was in a couple of the cannibal movies in the Video Nasties days. He was in Enter the Dragon. He was in Nightmare on Elm Street 3. And I think he was in another one as well, another Nightmare on Elm Street. Then you had Lynn Griffin, who played the killer in Curtains. She played Claire, but to be fair, she died pretty early on, like she says in the She says in the audio commentary on Curtains, but she never really got a big part until Curtains, and I finally got to see her in a low part where she gets killed. So basically, the film starts off with these sorority sisters, and basically Olivia Hussey plays Jess, Margaret Kidder plays Barb, and then you got all these other people. So basically, Jess is pregnant and she wants to have an abortion. Her boyfriend Patrick or Peter, he doesn't want her to. Yeah, his name is Peter, not Patrick. And basically, everybody thinks he's the killer through the whole movie, but the whole point is the killer just kind of came in, went up in the attic, and does really psycho stuff like screaming down the phone. Like, he'll call him up, he'll be going, Weasel, chicken weasel, hey, chicken weasel, hey, take you know, you just know the guy's absolutely mental. He does that for like 20 minutes, and then they put the phone down, and then he does it again. And very odd, he meows, and he basically suffocates the character of Claire with a plastic bag. Well, not plastic, like closed plastic bag thing. And then he sticks her by the window up in the attic, rocking back and forth in the chair like this. And nobody notices her in the window. Nobody. Nobody goes, oh, look, there's somebody up in that window. And you're just like, okay. So is this film supposed to be realistic? Probably not. But it was 1974, so, you know, you got to let it go. Margaret Kidder's fantastic in it because she's just like the over the top crazy one who swears, talks about sex, and does all this weird stuff. Olivia Hussey's basically the leader of the group. And to be honest with you, the film was great, but it's one of those films where you've kind of seen it all before, and the problem with the film really wasn't the film. It was the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray didn't have the Blu-ray treatment. It looked like an upconvert, and it was absolutely horrid to watch. The Blu-ray. I mean, the Blu-ray's not that bad, but it's terrible considering you know what most Blu-rays look like. So it kind of detrimented the film. The character basically calls himself Bella, and he goes like, "It's Billy, oh Billy," and all this constantly. And you're like, yeah. After a while, you feel like you're going like this to yourself in the mirror. Billy, ooh Billy, you know, because you hear it so many times. So the kills are okay. Mrs. I don't even know what her name is. Let's find out. Mrs. Mac goes up in the loft thinking that her cat's in there. She gets a big hook in her face. Oh yeah, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. But to be honest with you, John Saxon plays Lieutenant Fuller, and he wants the truth. He wants to find this killer, and he wants to get the job done, and he doesn't want to stop until he gets there. And basically, the whole premise of the film, in my view, was the fact that this guy Billy was a killer. And he didn't really care about anything. You never saw him, and you never kind of got to see what he looked like. It was all POV shots, and that was quite creepy. And then you see Peter, and you're like, is it Peter? Has he got a double personality and calls himself Billy? You know, you don't know until the end, and even then, you know. The phone ringing constantly is a bit creepy as well. I really thought all the actors and actresses in it were fantastic. I thought the film was great. I just wish it had had a proper Blu-ray treatment so that it could have been an easier watch. Because I found myself half the time wondering what was going on because of the dark scenes and everything. And it really kind of irritated me because I was really hoping for a great transfer when it wasn't. So that kind of put off quite a bit. I know a film isn't judged by its transfer, but I even heard that the DVD version looks better than the Blu-ray. So anyway, the film's good. I think it's a great film. I recommend giving it a watch because it's kind of like the first real slasher movie. From what I've heard, I mean, Bay of Blood to me was the first one by Mario Bava, like I said at the beginning. That's an awesome film. Go check that film out. I'll probably be reviewing that in my later on in my horror series. It's right here. There it is. A Bay of Blood. So that came out in 1971, I think. So 70s. But yeah, so was it a good film? Yeah, it had some dull bits, and I think a majority of that was because the Blu-ray kind of not letting me hear it or not really letting me see what was going on sometimes. Did it creep me out? Yeah, sometimes. Was it creepy? Yes. Was it exciting at sometimes? Yes. Was there a lot of blood and gore? No. But the film isn't that type of film. It's a slasher, and you do see blood, but it's more about the creepiness. Like, who is Billy? What is Billy doing? Why is he doing what he's doing? Do you ever find out what he's doing? You know? Ooh. Margaret Kidder, Olivia Hussey, and James Edmund, starring Black Christmas from 1974. But yeah, I recommend giving it a watch. The Blu-ray's not great. I've heard the DVD's better, so pick up the DVD or Blu-ray. It's your choice. Give it a go. Let me know what you think of it if you've seen it, and I highly recommend it. I'll give it a 3, just because I couldn't tell sometimes what was going on because of the quality. But I plan to watch it again, a better print, obviously. So thanks for watching, and take care, guys. Black Christmas. Will your Christmas be a black one? Ooh.